Kate Hudson is the reason we're moving on to this bag style that's useful for holiday travels. She carried a roomy crossbody purse that looked like a messenger bag. Itty-bitty bags are biting the dust, at least, according to Kate Hudson, they may be. The Bride Wars actress went shopping for holiday presents over the weekend with a hands-free bag strapped across her body, and just one 12-second TikTok clip persuaded us to dole out some change on a purse that's just like hers. It looked like a messenger bag but was also just a roomier crossbody, which is a style she's carried before. The greatness of her accessory boils down to its size, which wasn't as Mary Poppins-esque as a tote bag or as squished as a tiny wallet purse. Roomier styles like hers could fit more inside if need be, maybe for any holiday presents you receive while traveling, but they're not so big that they need to be lugged around on a shoulder or arm. All about Little Big Town's Kimberly Schlapman's husband and kids. Kimberly Schlapman is a mother, chef, and of course, founding member of country supergroup Little Big Town. Kimberly Schlapman grew up in Georgia. Schlapman was born in Cornelia, Georgia in 1969 and moved to Alabama for college, where she met future bandmate Karen Fairchild. The women moved to Nashville together to pursue their singing careers, and Little Big Town formed in 1998. Her first husband, Stephen Rhodes, died from a heart attack in 2005. Afterward, "I wasn't planning on falling in love, at all," Schlapman told The Boot in 2013. "My husband now and I were just really good friends, and after my late husband died, all my friends were calling me, all the time. Just checking up on me." Stephen Schlapman was just an old friend. "We had known each other for about 6 years, and he started calling me just like everybody else did. But he started calling me more than everybody else did. I was shocked. I remember when I first realized that I was having feelings, I just thought, okay, this is so weird. What is this? I haven't felt this in a long time," Schlapman added. "But eventually I allowed myself, and it's been the most beautiful gift of my life. It pulled me out of the deepest hole that I've ever been in and healed me." The pair married in 2006. Kimberly Schlapman's kids. "In my previous marriage, I had tried so hard to have a baby, so there was already, I don't want to say skepticism, but I was already pretty sure I wasn't going to be able to conceive a child," Schlapman revealed to People of her lifelong dream of motherhood. "When we got pregnant on our honeymoon, it was just the most incredible gift. I believe that my first husband, who was in heaven, I believe he begged God, let's give her what she's always wanted for a wedding gift." Daisy Pearl Schlapman arrived in July 2007, and grew up begging for a sibling. But after a miscarriage, both artificial insemination,